Wait. Wallahi. I was attacked coming back from shooting, and guess where the attack is coming from or how it happened. A lot of people think that giving birth to children is a blessing. Yeah, you may be right. But guess what? It will be a blessing or a curse depending on how you go about it. There is a saying that whatever the world has become, we have no choice than to be part of it. I know a particular tribe in Ghana. Of course, I don't want to mention the name. This tribe that I'm talking about, according to their men, when they give birth, it's choice to them to take care of their children or not. For them, it's choice. And they do this with the intention that, according to them, they say or they think, even if they don't take care of their children and they survive on their own, at a point or when they are worth or when they grow, they will come back and look for them and do the needful. Welcome back to another episode of the day. Once again, my name is Godwin. You can call me the Street Guy. Before I even proceed to this video, let me use this as an opportunity to appreciate or thank each and every one of you. The subscribers keep coming. People keep sharing our content. The views keep popping up. And lastly, people keep commenting. Bro, I don't undermine your activities, and it's really, really reflecting. Even though we are not monetized yet, but trust me, getting feedbacks like this from you guys is everything. I am good to go with, right? So once again, thank you so much. And please, if you are new here, consider subscribing, or do me a favor and subscribe to our channel. Yeah, do me a favor, please. Yeah, so without wasting much time, as I was saying, coming back from shooting today, I was attacked. And guess where the attack is coming from or how it started? Well, once today, this one is only once. Take this one. Take this one. You too, take this one. Coming back from shooting, like I said, I saw this little child, and I was like, let me do the usual. So I gave her, money. And before I realized, I was overwhelmed by the street, children, including their mothers. Oh, wait. Oh! Wait. To take money, come. I'm going to take money, come. I'm going to take money. Yeah, I'm going to take money, come. Money. Wait. Wallahi. Oh, wait, I'm coming, wait. Wait, I am going to take. And so I was like, okay, since I have no choice, let me just do the needful and have my way out, because I was choked. So I started giving everything that I have. Take, please. To the extent that I even took money from my cameraman. Hey, I'm coming. Wait. But guess what? From the way they were coming, it wasn't enough. See, mobile money. I'm coming. I'm going to take money. Yeah, I'm coming. From the way they were coming, I was like, no, I don't think we can settle all these people. So I was like, please, just give me a chance. Let me go and withdraw money, right? Because trust me, I was like totally shocked. But these guys were like, hell no. And at first, they were not getting my language. Even if I switched to the local language, which is the Cree, they were still not getting me. So when I speak English, they don't get me. When I speak Cree, they don't get me. And I guess that was the reason why they were still not ready to leave me. But while this was going on, while I was trying to, even got to a time that I was using science to talk to them. I was like, please, me going coming. Like when an Indian is speaking English, right? I was like, just me. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to withdraw money and come so that, So I was using signs to communicate with these guys, but hell no. And I guess, like I said, it was because, the language barrier. But at a point, I heard one saying, "Wubwa." Wubwa in the Ghanaian language means that you are lying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Ampa, Ampa, Kiki, Kiki. At that point, I was like, okay, it means some of these guys understand my language, but they are not. I mean, they don't believe that I'm going to come back, right? Because I was telling them that allow me to go and withdraw money, and yeah, like I was saying, some of them are like, I'm lying. They were thinking that once they give me the chance to go, I am not going to come back. They even attacked my cameraman. Hey, you see that? And so it was all fun for me. I really enjoy seeing these people. I mean, moving to me. It's fun to me, especially when I have something to give them. But after the whole incident, something came into my mind, which is why do we subject children into this kind of situations? Back in the days was when one is rewarded by giving birth to more children. Yeah, in some African societies, even in Ghana, people were rewarded after having 10 children. Yeah, some were giving goats, others were giving cows, sheep, and so on and so forth. But what we have to realize is that things have changed. It is not like that anymore. Before, they needed more hands on the field because it was more like farming activities. And so the more you give birth, the more you occupy more lands. Yeah, and so there was a need at that time. But now it is never like that. Things have changed once again. That is what we have to understand and embrace. I mean, there is a saying that whatever the world has become, we have no choice than to be part of it. And that is what we have to emulate as a people. Talking of the African societies. Because it's more like, we are more concerned of giving birth than, the means to take care of these children. We live in a society whereby you can see one having two, three, or four children. Meanwhile, this same person we are talking about hardly feed his or herself daily. And so we subject children into this kind of situations. These children eat anything that comes on their way as long as the street is concerned. Trust me. When you give them food, they don't think twice. They just take in, just like nobody's business. And I don't blame them because they have no choice. A lot of people think that giving birth to children is a blessing. Yeah, you may be right. But guess what? It will be a blessing or a curse depending on how you go about it. And it's obvious that when you come to African societies, we don't have any strict laws that force parents to take their responsibilities. Of course, we do have, but trust me, it's more like we don't have. When one refuses to take his or her responsibility, and at the end of the day, the person is taken to these places, bro. These guys, I mean, these men are given the chance to, give out, I mean, to suggest the amount they are willing to give to their children. And you could hear some saying, I can only give 50 cedis a month. Some saying, I can only give 20 cedis a day. Meanwhile, this same person we are talking about is having, let's say, 3 or 2 children. So how on earth do you think 20 cedis a day or 50 cedis a month or whatever amount that you guys will be mentioning is able to take care of these children, which is your sole responsibility because no one forced you to? And I guess this is the reason why people just do anyhow. They keep doing it. I know a particular tribe in Ghana. This tribe that I'm talking about, according to their men, when they give birth, it's choice to them to take care of their children or not. It for them it's choice, and they do this with the intention that, according to them, they say or they think, even if they don't take care of their children and they survive on their own, at a point or when they are worth or when they grow, they will come back and look for them and do the needful. Yeah, and I don't know why they are so much, confident in saying that. Maybe they are doing some spiritual blah blah blah. That they, is going to trigger these children to come back to them. Why do we do this? And mind you, these errors caused by others come back and affect us in our society, whether we like it or not. Yeah, that is the annoying part. Another thing is that it's obvious the average African think that it is God who take care of babies, who take care of children. And so, once again, they end up giving birth thinking that God is going to take care of them. What kind of mindset is that? When we come to Ghana, we have a saying that Nyame Neshwenipa, which means it is God who take care of humanity. Meanwhile, in reality, that is false. Why do you think God gave us these brains? So God have already done his best to make sure we are better off. And so the rest is up to us to make this world a better place for us or hell. And so practically, you know that as a human being, when you wake up, you have to go out and work to be able to feed yourself. So you have to think the same way that when you give birth to a child, at the end of the day, it is your sole responsibilities. Because mind you, these children didn't beg to be born into this world. And it's obvious when you come to the African societies, the reason why some people give birth will shock you, bro. Yeah, it will shock you. According to sources, some give birth with the reason that they are growing up, right? Even though they don't have any resources to accommodate these children or babies, but they are like, I'm growing up, so it's a must for me to have a child or have children. Some are like, because this friend of mine has given birth, so I have to do the same thing. Like, once again, even though the person has no resources, he or she is not ready financially and emotionally, because giving birth to children is not only about having money, but emotionally you have to be ready. Others are also like, oh, for me, if I see babies like this, like I'm happy, especially when I see their hairstyles, and I'm very very excited to see babies like this, and based on that, they go in for children, even though emotionally and financially they are not ready. Yeah, let me end my submission over here, because if we are to talk about this issue, trust me, we will sleep here the whole day. Uh, Thank you so much for watching, and once again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And yeah, thank you so much.